I think the NBA has a conundrum, and I think it's something that people ain't really talking about yet. So, why do we call it the NBA All-Star Break? Let's just start there. Shout out to J-Man. Let's just start there. Why do we call it the NBA All-Star Break? Everyone is getting a break except the All-Stars. Now, I know somebody's probably thinking, what about the TV people? You know, what about the cameramen and the announcers? The announcers ain't getting no break. They're all-stars too. I would suspect that if you're being hired to do any kind of work at the all-star event, you are one of the better people at your job. So that means you're all-star. So you out there too. So everybody gets a break except the all-stars. So why do we call it the All-Star Break? Let's start there. Now, the next thing that's wrong with the All-Star Break is how much do these cats get paid per game? Give them all double their game check. Because you know who else is getting a break? The owners of the teams of the All-Stars. I don't think they have to cut a huge check that night. I think that's a collective bargaining agreement thing. So that might be profit sharing, right? That comes out of that money. And that means the winners get 100 grand, the losers get 50 or some crap like that. What about the player that's out there that makes 500 grand a night? He got to come out here for a discount price when he's supposed to be getting a break? We should give them double their game check if we want them to play in the All-Star game. I just feel like that's the number two thing that that I see wrong. The break is the wrong word unless you're trying to break somebody's hopes and spirits because you've broken their will to want to play. That's what you've done. You've broken the All-Stars' will to want to play. They are ready to go back to work where they get money if they're going to be on the court. These are people who decided to stop playing basketball for free a long time ago. A lot of us, we go to the parks. A lot of us, we go to gyms. We play for free. Some of us pay to play. They get paid to play. And if you're trying to give them a discount and still want the full product, I think something's wrong there. And take this from somebody who feels that all of them should just play hard every time they get on the court. That's just how I feel. But I can be honest and be objective to see this All-Star Break thing is just all backwards. It's just backwards. Why do we call it the NBA All-Star Break? The All-Stars do not get a break. All right, so I want to talk about this digging up your dead ops thing. So, forgive me if I'm wrong, because maybe I am. But in my city, I don't know how it's done in your city, but in my city, they have concrete slabs over the grave. So ain't nobody digging up nothing. Also, there's usually a headstone, if not a tombstone, or at least a marker. There's a rock. There's something there that marks the grave. This is not 1752. I don't think there are too many unmarked graves for young men these days, unless this was some kind of backwoods burial. Also, I just want to say, why is there a hump in the ground? I heard that this happened in 2019. May he rest on. And I hope these boys I hope they haven't brought on too much on themselves that they can't handle. Because come on now. Karma does spin blocks as well. I hope they know that. But anyway, Why is there a hump in the ground? If this is a grave, a older grave that should have settled by now. I'm not sure if he's really doing what he's saying he's doing. I feel like this chasing clout thing has went too far. And I feel like the people who give the clout have become way too gullible. Or at least we've become way too desensitized and maybe just a little off. If this is entertaining, I'm just saying, we need to check ourselves, because something ain't right. Karma does spin blocks as well. I hope they know that. Shout out to my dog Kobe. I saw this posted on Facebook, and I couldn't help myself. Can I read this to y'all real quick? Please forgive me if I stumble. Let's go.
So, it reads, I'm dealing with a bipolar man, and it makes me sick. First, he dated me for 2 months, and he opened his home to me and my 3 kids. We moved out of my mom's house and into his townhome. I registered my kids in his school's district. He gave me a spare room to braid hair and earn money. We had a fun and loving vibe. I know he loves me and adores my kids, but I made one mistake, and he threw us all out. My side dude stopped by to get his braids done and to borrow some money. I also gave him a quick BJ. Not me, her. I did not know there was a camera in my braiding room, or I wouldn't have slipped up like that. I apologize, but Mr. Bipolar switched up on me and threw me and the kids and all of our things in the front yard. I took what I could fit into the Uber, and I can't believe how he snapped and turned on us like that. What relationship red flags did I miss? I'm so scared to be vulnerable with a man again. Advice?
Let's revisit something real quick. She said her side dude stopped by. My advice is you fucked up right there. If you moved in with this dude, for one, you shouldn't have a side dude no more. He saved you from your mama's house with your 3 kids that are not his. There is no side dude in this picture. That's your first fuck up. Okay? Number 2, don't give no BJs where you making your money. Unless he told you this room is for BJs in exchange for money, that is not where this is going down at. Unless this is hustle and flow, and he is your Terrence Howard, there is none of that going down in this room. That's fuck up number 2. Okay? You didn't know there was a camera. So you're telling me if you knew there was a camera, you would have found somewhere else to do it. That's fuck up number 3. Just being nasty, period. You already got 3 kids. And is the side dude not a baby daddy? He's just a side dude. You trying to get 4 and 5? You apologize. But you call him bipolar for switching up. You don't think moving in with this man, bringing your kids and saying that y'all have a loving relationship and have fun, you don't think he considers you giving fellatio in a room that he gave you switching up? You don't think you switched up at all? I'm gonna move on. When he threw your stuff in the front yard and you called the Uber, you said he snapped on y'all. He had a right to. I'm starting to forget how many fuck ups she had. Cause if you don't think that he didn't have a right to be mad and to kick your ass out and take your kids with you, after you giving, BJs in the braiding room, that's another one. If you think that you missed any red flags, what red flags were you supposed to be looking out for? Were you afraid that somebody was going to have integrity Did you need a red flag to tell you that somebody had honor? I'm just trying to find out what kind of red flags you need. All right, and good luck with another man. Because the next man you meet, he's probably going to dog you out off top. That's just how karma kind of, rolls. The next one you meet going to be worse than you. He going to have about 5 baby mamas. And you probably going to end up being number 6. If this ain't real, then take this as a lesson for any thots out there that does this kind of activity. If you think this is how, life should be, I hope this was your thought wake-up call. Because, yeah. The next one you meet gonna be worse than you. He gonna have about 5 baby mamas. And you probably gonna end up being number 6.